Nowadays everything great. Can't make the pain go away. Lock it up, throw it away. I'm about to run away. I walk with the fire. I'm about to go and rage. Did he know it?
I brought you all here today because there is something that I just watched recently, and it's just funny. It's just funny. I think I'm very smart. I can predict what's going to happen. I've never watched any of the previous seasons, just the final season, season 5. So maybe I'm cheating for just jumping in, but I think it's funnier to jump in and not know nothing and to try to figure out what's going on in the middle of everything. And that's why I did season 5 review. Now the show has always been brought up to me and I've never been interested. Maybe when I was a chicken nugget, interested in white people doing weird shit, but I'm no longer that guy who's interested in white people doing weird shit, you know what I'm saying? But the show stumbled upon me. My girl, she was trying to watch it, so when she's watching it, I'm in the background talking shit, but it's funny to talk shit, so now I'm starting to like the show. So I'm gonna tell y'all season 5 through my eyes and my perspective, okay? And let me know if I'm hitting the ball right, because I'm somebody who just jumped into this show, okay? Season 5, okay, I remember Joe, he's married with this girl, and she wants him to kill her father because her father is connected to the business and he's a bitch or something, right? I'm like, okay, she's fine with murder. So I'm thinking they're both crazy. They're both crazy lovers, right? And apparently Joe hasn't murdered in a while. They stopped murdering, they're trying to be normal, but now he was getting the murder itch, and then perfectly she wanted that nigga dead. So he's like, damn right, you still my baby. I thought you was tripping, but you still my bitch. You know what I'm saying? So he murders the nigga, right?
Little on the nose to strangle the guy with the lasso.
Cool. Don't know how he does it perfectly to where he doesn't get caught ever, but this nigga is not getting caught. But I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, this nigga's a scrub! But okay, he did it. He did it the first time. He did it the first time, right? And now she's like, no more killing, chill off of that shit. And I think he was listening to her a little bit, but he was already getting lit off of that energy again, you know what I'm saying? Some shit going on to where this lady, his wife, has twin sisters, right? One's a bitch, one's nice, right?
Admitting that your complete failure as parents is what led to Henry's violent behavior.
Right. She's got to be fucked.
The bitch twin sister is married, but the nice twin sister loves the guy that she's married to. And actually has his kids, but has given the twin sister who's a bitch those kids. Because the twin sister who's a bitch can't have kids. So something's going on there, right? Okay, so back to Joe. So next thing I remember, he is inside of his library, and there's a homeless white girl in the library who's weird as fuck. I'm looking at her, I'm like, I knew it! I was watching it! I knew it! I was watching it, bro, and I'm like, they're gonna make her a character that we have to give a fuck about. And I don't want to.
Who are you?
I own the place. Who are you? How'd you get in here?
Oh, you should know. There's a window at the back. I saw the for sale sign and peeked in, and I saw all the poor books just sitting here.
And I don't want to. She's hard to look at! I'm sorry! Okay? No offense to the actor, but your character in the show, I did not fuck with her. There's no way I'm fucking with her, how weird she's acting and shit. And she was acting so weird, it was the same type of weird as Joe. I picked that up immediately. I said, this girl's the same type of weird as this nigga. Perfectly. I said, she's an industry plant. Something's going on with her. And I said, yep, they're gonna make this show about her. They had a conversation in the library. He didn't kick her out or nothing. They were just talking. She was acting like a pervy sage, just like how he, speaking the pervy sage language. They were reminiscing and connecting off of the pervy sage language. That's how I knew she was an industry plant. Okay, so that's what's going on, right? And now Joe, now he's switching up. Now he wants to murder and he wants to do shit, and his wife is like, good or not, and now he's like calling her like a bitch, and he's wondering what's going on with her. She's switching up or whatever. Joe's character is literally a thought. You're the one who said y'all was gonna stop killing, and then you did that one thing, and now you're mad because she wants to go back to not killing. I guess maybe he's not fucked up for that. In that perspective, because they were doing shit together. He's like, what's up with you? But why are you just trying to kill? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so there's something going on to where Joe has the nice twin locked up in a cage.
Is that you?
She was fucking her sister's husband, and that would mean...
Don't know what's going on, why that happened, but she's in a cage, and he's basically telling her, I need you to kill your twin sister. And then she's like, no. But he persuaded her to do it because of the life thing I was telling you about. She's in love. Oh, yeah, right. So the twin sister that's nice got caught fucking the husband. So the evil sister is mad, and now niggas know about it. Shit's gotten hot. So that's what's going on. Joe has kidnapped the nice twin and said, hey, I'm about you should kill your twin. You should kill your twin because she's a bitch. You would be happier. Those are your kids anyways. You just gonna have to start acting like her, basically. Take her spot. And these niggas working a business together. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else would notice the twins being different but the sister. And when I mean she's a bitch, the mean sister's a bitch. You can tell by the difference from one's a bitch, one's nice, okay?
And instead of mom, he found some woman with a vacuum.
Cute. Where was your mother that day?
So basically, Joe goes to the twin sister's house that's a bitch and goes to try to kill her, right? So I'm like, okay, let me see this character who's in season 5, he should be a professional killer in my eyes. So I'm like, let me see how he kills this white lady. So he pulls up to her with a bag and tries the door is swiper, no swiping, swipe her with a bag. And I'm like, is this nigga stupid? He whips and gets thrown in the pool immediately. I'm like, yeah, dumbass. Now she's finna rock your shit. So I'm on the white girl side right now watching this shit. I'm like, okay, let's see her do it because she's working and she looks fit or whatever. Let's see what happens, right? Because Joe is just a scrawny white man. He doesn't have a chance in my mind. So he gets up and then she's like giving him a work for his money. So they're going back and forth and shit, whatever. And at this point, I'm like, okay, she's had multiple chances to leave. But she just came back, started playing with the nigga and shit. So I'm like, yeah, now I know the white girl's gonna get took, and this is how Joe wins. He's just perfectly placed around goofies and he takes advantage or something because he just hits her with a bowling pin and knocks her out in the front yard. Where this lady's rich, I know there's cameras. How come he didn't get roped? He didn't touch some cameras. And now he has the evil twin in the box.
He thinks you could be me?
She doesn't care about her being in the box or whatever. She's just mainly focused on her nice twin sister. She's just being mean as fuck to her, right? And the sister was conflicted because she wanted to kill her, but she didn't want to at the same time. But then when she woke up and was being a bitch, she's like, you know what? I'm finna kill this bitch. So she kills her sister. And then immediately twin shit starts going on. She's seeing her twin in the afterlife.
It was my whorebag sister. Well, you just said you forgave me.
And all types of shit. She's getting mentally fucked up. Joe lets her out. Tells her to go back to her normal life. No, go back to your sister's life and act like her. And her sister's a bitch, so she has to be somebody who she's not. So she goes back to her life acting weird. So she goes to work, and then the sister that's married to Joe, it's like, why is she doing the job of the other twin right now? She noticed immediately. And she said, that nigga Joe did something.
Or did it? Teddy seems very happy.
What did you do?
Fuck, she knows.
The wife confronts him. She's mad as fuck. He's like, if I'm going down, you're going down with me and shit like that. He starts saying crazy shit like, you was a part of the plan and shit like that. You can't just rat me out now type shit. You can't be mad at me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, yes. I deserve that.
You killed my sister.
Reagan was evil and technically Maddie did it.
You killed my sister.
So what can I do?
I don't want you anywhere near us.
You're still complicit. If I go down, so do you.
Where is my son? Safe!
You're not his mother, Kate.
I've been his mother as long as he can remember. You don't get to take that away from him. I love him. He's mine. No, you don't. You think you do, but you never have. You don't even see it. Abandon him again.
Never take my son from me!
It's already done.
You fucking monster.
I'm the monster.
I will fight this!
With what money? What lawyers? Everything you have came from me.
So now the relationship is getting weird now with them two. Like, Joe is tripping type shit. So then on a side quest, the fucking Joe, he goes to the library, and the ginger girl, don't know her name, Betty, but whatever. She has a side nigga who was her ex or whatever, who's harassing her. But that's an industry plant as well. We will get into that later. But Then Joe goes to be a superhero to help her get out of a scuffle or whatever. And then she's like, I didn't ask you to do that for me. Stuff like that. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't. And then Joe's romanticizing her. And then he like, I think he kisses her or something like that or whatever. And then now they're like a thing.
You're your own woman. Strong, capable. I won't overstep, won't overstep, won't overstep. I told you.
You can have her back when I'm done.
Get the fuck out of here and stay away from her. I will not tell you twice. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just, I think I need some air.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Sorry, I shouldn't have interfered. I certainly shouldn't have put my hands on him. I really didn't mean to scare you.
No, you didn't scare me, Joe. No, listen, you don't get to do romantic things like that when you have a wife and a child. I found the pages in your drawer. The most sensual, tender, complex, beautiful things that someone could ever want to read about themselves.
Those were the easiest pages I've ever written. Did I want you to find them?
Dad, you have no idea how confusing this is. I am not supposed to feel this way about you.
I'm not supposed to feel this way about you, but I do.
And then she's acting like that because she knows that he's married and stuff like that, whatever. But she likes him anyways. I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. You're so annoying to me right now, right? So there's a lot of things going on with this character in itself. And we're gonna dive into that character Betty in a little bit, the Ginger Betty. But this is just information for now. So right now, Joe he's crashing out. He's kidnapped a white lady, put her in a box, made a twin kill her sister, argued with his wife, has a side lady who he's romanticizing, who speaks the same pervy sage language as him. He's starting to like her. That's what's going on, right? So, next. So now, Joe is a little bit invested with this ginger lady, and they're starting to like each other and stuff like that, whatever. While his wife is starting to become more disconnected with Joe. She ends up linking up with her twin sister, seeing her acting like two different people, and confronting her about the situation. She was more level-headed about it though, because she already knew. You know what I'm saying? So she was just telling her that I'm here for you and stuff like that, X, Y, and Z. She knows it was Joe. You know what I'm saying? She tells her to keep acting like her or whatever, something like that, until whatever. Keep being the fake version, okay? So the husband doesn't know what's going on, nor the children. That's a whole nother thing. This main sister is also going through a lot because she's talking to her black brother, and he's getting roped into this as well because that's just because he works for them and stuff like that. He's freaking out, so he's kind of being the Jesus of the story, who's making the wife want to do good versus doing bad, because she's only been caring about herself the whole time.
I knew it. I asked you.
So now, in order for her to give a fuck, she would have to throw herself under the bus as well, which is why Joe was using that for manipulation over her head. Okay, cool. By the way, Joe's son is a bastard. He hurts people and uses dangerous things, and Joe doesn't give a fuck, so the wife removed the baby and put him into a safe environment because Joe has only been giving a fuck about murder and getting different ginger puss. Okay, so now that we know what's going on with the two characters, right? The sister, who's a twin, tries to initiate a sexual act with the husband, and he knows immediately now that you're not my wife. What's going on?
I was gonna go to the gym, but maybe you can work me out instead.
Really? Does this mean you forgive me? Cheating.
Are you trying to kill the vibe? Oh my god. Oh, I miss you. Oh, so much, baby. Daddy? What did you just call me?
No, wait, stop. Maddie, I know it's you. Why are you pretending to be Reagan? How long have you been pretending to be Reagan? Where is he?
And then now Joe has to pull up and manipulate them with murder because he's just tired at this point. Basically, Joe is threatening to murder him unless he gets his act right and stuff like that and goes along with the plan. I think eventually, since they're all pieces of shit, they just decide to go along with the plan. Joe, at this point, is locked in with the ginger girl, romanticizing her, goes out with her, and gains her trust through bondage, sexual acts.
I wake up alone. I can believe.
And manipulation and mind games. This ginger girl is going along with the flow. Now, here's when the story changes, right? So after the bondage session, she's downstairs and her ex-boyfriend is in the house somehow putting his paws on her, beating her shit, right? Or whatever. Joe comes downstairs, and this guy's bigger than Joe. I'm thinking this guy can take Joe any day of the week, but you know, Joe has plot armor of a god because at the end of the day, Joe gets the murder off of this guy. He thinks about it and he murders him, right in front of her, right? She didn't give a fuck. She shed no tear, was not shocked or nothing. People jump through the door and is recording this nigga Joe doing the murdering act. Is on TikTok. Now he should be done ski. His career should be over now. And guess what? The girl who is his ginger girl, who he did bondage on and gained trust, switches over on the side with the girls with the camera. So it was a setup from the jump.
What the fuck is this? We're live, motherfucker. There's no pulse. Call 911. We need to leave right now. We fucking got him, please. Did you set me up? Did you catfish me?
So I'm like, okay, maybe I can fuck with her. Maybe she's actually locked in. But this whole time her character's conflicted. So we finna see. They go to jail, right? Joe magically somehow gets out scot-free, untouched. She gets out untouched because of the wife, I believe. She puts him somewhere away. And the girl goes to tell the cops that she was going to snitch on Joe at first. But then she starts telling the story about the guy who got killed, who was a part of the team to get Joe. She's been a part of a team for like 5 years plus to come catch Joe and to come get him in cuffs or whatever, to go get him finally locked up for all the murders that he's done. But on the mission, she's getting lost in the sauce and falling in love. So then she eventually tells the cops that Joe is innocent of self-defense and stuff like that, versus going along with the plan, knowing that Joe's the murderer. So right now, this girl, Betty, that's not who she really is. She's playing a character to be the perfect person for Joe, not even who she really is, who is supposed to be somebody who's supposed to get Joe. So she basically said, fuck that version of who I am. I love Joe now. Maybe he's innocent type shit. Maybe he's always been doing self-defense. And we put him in this situation and stuff like that, whatever, right? Okay, so now, Joe and them, they're still talking, or they're good. I'm about to fast forward this bitch. So basically, right now, the wife is trying to figure out how to get this nigga Joe. Whether we gotta get this nigga or kill this nigga type shit. She ends up finding and recruiting somebody that they blackmailed a long time ago that's willing to do the job. Joe fucked her life up. Now she's ready to fuck Joe's life up, right? And then a few other ex-people from Joe's past pull up or whatever. They somehow magically, I don't remember how, but they got Joe inside of the Roddy Rich. They got him inside of the Roddy Rich. They got Joe inside of the box, right?
So glad you're alive. That's what you're going with? I wasn't sure what Joe I was going to get today. I understand why you would say that. Listen to me, in London I was not in my right mind.
And now they're ready to kill him. So everybody ends up leaving but the wife. The wife ends up taking the toll to handle Joel. And then they're fighting. Joel is beating her ass. And I think she got shot too. She got fucked up. Joe is getting fucked up too, but like, she's literally fucked up. The place catches on fire because the twin sister is crashing out and putting gasoline all up in this bitch. She didn't even know that her sister's downstairs.
Burn in hell.
So she put gasoline in this bitch and lit it on fire. Joe's library is on fire. And Joe and the wife is downstairs tussling and both knocked out unconscious, fucked up on the ground, right? And then guess what happens? The worst thing possible happens. The ginger bitch is around the corner and sees that the place is on fire and runs downstairs. And then she sees the girl on the ground. And then she sees Joe. And at this point in the story, the ginger girl is no longer friends with the people who she's been friends with for years because she's crashing out, not being on the mission. She chose Joe over her friends who she's actually known for years.
Wake up, wake up. Kate, come on, wake up.
Renate.
Jill.
You came to save me. She tried to kill me. I was defending myself.
Joe, we have to get out of here.
And she goes down there and sees both of them. And Joe's like, it was self-defense. The story could have ended right there. She could have grabbed the wife and left, and Joe would have burned dead. But guess what she did? She grabs Joe and leaves the wife to die. And leaves town with Joe. And then, while they're leaving town, she's having hallucinations of catching the body and killing Joe.
Beauty.
But I'm like, why are you making the story about you so much? Like, Joe could have just died in the fire. You're trying to do some weird pervy sage romantic love story weird shit. Justice making it about you. I don't like you. You're doing too much. Side note, the wife survives, but she's fucked up or whatever, right? So then they go to the place. They're chilling together. Joe's with her or whatever. And Joe's character, the whole time throughout this whole story, doesn't have anxiety. He's never once thought he was going to lose, which is his character's downfall. I thought that was kind of funny. Assumed that he was going to be okay. He never thought he was ever going to get caught. So yeah, now they're together in this random place where there's a lake or whatever. They're chilling. I think they did a bondage thing again. And now, I think so I forgot what initiated the war between them, but she initiated the fight. Joe is beating her ass, and I think he's fucking her up to a point where she gets shot twice, actually. And she's just eating these bullets, not dying. And then I believe some cops are coming and stuff like that, whatever. She's like hiding and stuff like that. And then she has a gun now because she was tussling with him. And then she doesn't shoot Joe. Joe's like begging her to shoot him. And she's not shooting him. She's like saying some shit like, no, you're going to live the rest of your life remembering the stuff that you've done and stuff like that, whatever. I'm like,
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
you know Joe could have died, right? A long time ago. Or you could have shot him a long time ago when he was hallucinating, when he was far away, all types of... You had hella chances for this to go smoothly, but you did it so dumb, now you're fucked up. I don't know, I just didn't like her character. I think she did the absolute most on some Disney Channel weird directional story shit. The worst thing happened. I knew she was an industry plant. I called it from the jump when I first seen her in the library. Joe ends up getting locked up and arrested, and he serves jail for the rest of his life. And she becomes some longer-haired ginger girl because her hair just grew longer at the end. I thought that if you were a You fan, that you would be disappointed in that season, even though it was still entertaining, but story-wise. I feel like the other seasons were probably better than this one. Cause that shit was ass. But those are my thoughts on the season 5 of You and my perspective. If y'all enjoyed hearing that, smash the like button. And I'm down to watch other shows. I got other opinions to say on shit that I watch. Maybe I could set it up to where we can watch it together on TikTok Live or something, or Twitch. But it's your boy Steve D. Until next time, peace. Woo!
Nowadays everything great. Can't make the pain go away. Lock it up, throw it away. I'm about to run away. I walk with the fire. I'm about to go and rage. Didn't know what they did.